Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, and today we are here taking on the brand new 2.3 pure fiction. Now obviously, as of the time of recording, Jade is going to be coming out in 2 days, so this pure fiction very much does favor her, but I'm going to be showing you that, in fact, you do not need to pull her, you can just do this the good old-fashioned way. Now when it comes to the first half, actually what they've kind of done for this pure fiction is a bit outrageous. Basically the first half really favors Argenti since there is a ton of physical weakness. I mean, literally every single enemy here is weak to physical, so if you have like an Argenti team, then you're going to be golden. And then the other half is fully quantum weak, and that's really going to favor Jade. And in case you didn't put the dots together, Argenti and Jade are both the current rate up characters, so you know, it is slightly outrageous, but you know what, do not fear, because you very much do not need to pull them. Now what we'll be doing here is we'll be using an Acheron DOT team on the first half. You probably could just go for a regular dot team. I think that would work as well if you do have a free ruan Mei. And then on the second half, we're going to be going for a Himeko and Herta team. Now these are just kind of hyper carry builds for Himeko and Herta. Sometime I did consider using a break effect build, but to do that I tried running no sustain to fit in Harmony MC. And we kind of, I mean, we steamrolled the first bit, but then we kind of just ended dying at the dare and losing our characters at the last second and getting like 59.5k clears. I tried a blade variant as well with no sustain. Again, went the same way, just kind of 59.5k clears, so I decided I'll just go the safe route and play a sustain with our Himeko, Herta, and Ruan Mei. Now, you could replace Ruan Mei for Asta here, she would do the job just fine for the most part, but if you do have Ruan Mei, obviously she is a nice upgrade. Now, when it comes to the cacophonies, we will be going for the alt increase one for the first half, and then for the second half we will be just going for this one, which will deal a lot of follow-up attack damage. But yeah, with that being said, let us just get right into it. Alright, and here we are in the stage. Now I should probably make a couple of prefaces. First of all, I have been doing a couple of tries for now. I've been trying out a couple of builds, like I probably mentioned in the intro, you know, break effect builds, blade builds, and honestly the main annoying thing this pure fiction has been this first stage. Not because it's like incredibly difficult or anything, it's just because if you're not running Argenti, then you might not be weakness breaking some of the true stings, and their CC is incredibly annoying, even though aventurine gives us 50%. I have no clue what the odds are, but it seems like our Kafka and Acheron just always seem to get CC'd by them, so you know, I do want to play it a little bit more carefully. Now I'm just popping my Acheron alt here so that these blobfish can just explode and give us some more stacks, which, you know, obviously is very helpful. We want as much alt uptime on Acheron as possible. Of course, it would be better if we had her signature light cone, but you know what, not everyone is a whale. Now I will just Kafka alt here first of all, although I'm probably not going to Acheron alt straight away so that we can build a few more stacks as long as they hit our aventurine. Which they should do. Oh, okay, well, most of the gods died anyway. I might as well just pop a little black swan alt here for us. Oh, and you know what, this is just going to take him out, which is quite useful for us, actually. Hopefully this takes out all of them so I don't have to waste my Acheron alt. Okay, that's unfortunate. We are going to have to waste a little bit of uptime on our Acheron's alt here, but it shouldn't be too bad. Now, one thing I will mention is I am on holiday, so I am actually recording this on a laptop right now. Hopefully that doesn't impact the quality. Although luckily here, it didn't take too long to take out that guy. He did mostly die to dot, and then this tree sting should be able to die really easily. Like I said, they are the biggest annoyances. We'll see how the CC does, but yeah, as I was saying, right now I am currently abroad, so I am actually recording this on a laptop. Hopefully laptop quality will not get the better of us. Okay, I need our aventurine here to get a lot of stacks so you can trigger a follow-up attack. And he does the exact opposite and gives himself only one stack. Also slightly annoying, but yeah, if you see any frame drops or incredibly high ping, earlier some attempts were on 400 ping, but luckily since it's a turn-based game, it doesn't really affect us. Although imagine having to do Spiral Abyss in this situation, it would not be very fun. So yeah, like I said, luckily turn-based game, but yeah, laptop quality is an unfortunate side effect, but anyway, the main thing we want to do here is not get CC'd. Okay, you know what? For how much I was complaining about getting CC'd earlier, I will gladly take avoiding it right there. Now, the thing is, I was hoping it would spawn in another sting so that we could take it out with our Acheron's alt. Oh, actually, this is good for us. Another one should... Okay, maybe we can even get 2 spawning in. That would be very nice. Trash can, get in the trash, mate. And there we go. Okay, we got 2. We should be able to take these 2 out. So I think we're actually doing quite well here when it comes to preserving our Acheron. Just please spawn in only one instead of two. I don't want to deal with another one. Okay, never mind. There is only one enemy, but it is unfortunately a Sting. Now, I just really need you not to blow up in my face. Now, unfortunately, we are quite far off our ults, although that might actually be a good thing, because it means if he does CC our Acheron here, he actually CC'd no one. We managed to get through without anyone getting CC'd. Now, normally, I'd have a few more ults up by this point, but since we did kind of use him to avoid getting CC'd, you know, it is what it is. I have had some clears where we've gone 31k points, which is what I would prefer, although right now we are only sitting on around 20k. Luckily, we should be able to get another Acheron ult off after this. So I'd expect us to hit probably around like 27 to 28k. I am hoping for minimum 26 to 27k. But yeah, that's just kind of what I'm thinking right now. You know, like I said, the true stings are just so annoying. It is unfortunate that, unfortunately, this Memory of Chaos is so ARGENTI focused. I mean, at least this first half, then the second half is like really Jade focused. But actually, Himeko Herta does really well for the second half. The problem is there isn't really any solutions for the first half. Although actually Yun Li is a physical, and I suppose since she's destruction, she's probably going to be pretty decent in Pure Fiction. Some destruction characters are really good, some aren't as good in Pure Fiction. You know, it just kind of depends on that kit. But yeah, I feel like we are already at 25k and we can still pop an Acheron ult, so we should be doing pretty well for ourselves, I believe, at least. Pretty close to 26k. Let's see, how much can we do here? Big hit, 464k. Okay, 27.6k. You know what? I will probably take that. Okay, we finish on, what, like 27? Okay, around 27.7k. That is fine. Okay, cool. No issues there. Now we are just going to use all our techniques here, at least the non-damaging ones, and finish it off with our Gallagher. Now the thing is, there actually isn't too much fire weakness in the first half. This is why I actually brought Blade a lot early on, just because there is actually a lot of wind weakness in this first wave. We are honestly going to kind of rely on the little thing to rain down. Dude, these enemies are so annoying because they can slow our action. I unironically think they should never put these in a Memory of Chaos because they're just so annoying. I don't know who thought they were a good idea in game modes which have cycles. But yeah, that's just a slight rant for you guys. Now the question is, how much energy do I have? Okay, never mind. I definitely need to pop a heal if I want to get my ult here, which is what I am going to do. Now luckily this is going to give us a stack towards our Himeko right there. Oh, okay, this is going to blow as well. Okay, cool. And that's most of the first wave down. Okay, cool. I can just target this guy. Oh, okay, it's just gonna go again. Sure. Okay, normally I like having my Herta and Himeko ults up for this half already, but you know what? We're still doing perfectly fine for ourselves. I mean, obviously the little thing raining down did help us out a lot. I mean, 153k, 56ks, we're doing pretty good hits here. Now these guys are probably about to get nuked. There we go. It does a nice 140k. You hitting us is not very nice. Now, this is kind of the problem when I was running no sustain teams. Sometimes we would just get slapped or one unit would just get targeted. And I mean, if Ruan is gone, we lose the speed boost. If Herta or Himeko goes, we lose some of our damage and then we can't break one of the weaknesses of the twigs. It's just really annoying, which is why I ended up deciding to go for Gallagher as a sustainer. Now, we are just going to skill here. The second wave is nearly over for the most part. Okay, the follow-up's going to trigger again, clear all of this for us. And we literally have not lost any turns, and we're already under there. So I will tell you one thing for sure. You definitely do not need to pull Jade for this half. It is incredibly easy. And I also feel like Argenti's value is really going to come down with Yun Li coming out soon, assuming she's decent for Pure Fiction. I'm going to be real, I don't know anything. Maybe she's a very single target focused destruction unit. Like I said, I literally don't know anything. But I assume she's going to have some uses in Pure Fiction, at least if you can pair her with like a... Pretty like a Sparkle Bronya, and then just get a bunch of turns on her. She should be fine for the most part. Ooh, we don't have a skill point here. That is slightly unfortunate, but we should be fine either way, at least I would imagine. Okay, now the question is, okay, never mind. We are going to need to skill here to get our Gallagher's ult. I mean, obviously it is nice to give her some more HP as well, but either way. Yeah, we are going to need the Gallagher ult here. Oh, actually, the ult doesn't break anything. I was planning on breaking one enemy with the ult and then another one with the basic attack so that we could get a Himeko charge attack off before without having to use her skill, but never mind, we had to use her ult anyway, although luckily we still get up here anyway. It will deal us a nice 46k. Now honestly, the follow-ups will do more damage in a break build, but the problem is if you can't break an enemy, then they will do no damage whatsoever. So yeah, honestly this is really useful if you ask me. Now he is going to heal these guys a little bit, but we should be fine. I am just going to skill there, honestly, just so that we can get the break on our Himeko. And honestly, you know, just because I want to conserve skill points for the time being, at least. And then, okay, we should be fine here, I would imagine. I mean, we're still on 53k, we have quite a few turns left, so I think, like, this should be an easy 60k. Do I want to... yeah, we just skill for the extra damage. Why not? I mean, it did 73k, so I'll be dumb not to skill when I already have so many skill points. Now, honestly, just the main annoying thing would be getting CC'd here. I very much would not want that to happen. Although, actually, to be fair, since we have so many turns up left on our buff on Ruan, I actually wouldn't mind if she got CC'd. If someone is to get CC'd, it will be her. Okay, again, I don't actually think we can get a one-turn ult. So yeah, we are just going to basic here, and then we can basic the next turn. Okay, this is going to do some big damage. It keeps doing 142k, which is a very nice supplementary damage for us. And okay, I feel like we can just pop a skill here. I don't know if it has the counter up. No, it doesn't even have the counter up. That is a delight. Oh, why did you have to? Oh, why did you have to do that? That's... Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, on the bright side, Gallagher does have cleanse, and we do have quite a few skill points, so it shouldn't be a massive problem. I mean, obviously, we can just skill here, use our Gallagher ult, and then we will get ourselves another turn, which obviously is very nice, but it would have been nice if this didn't happen in the first place. Now, I am just gonna wait to use Himeko's ult, because I want to clear up thingy first. Now I am gonna Himeko ult. And there we go. Hopefully do a big hit. 93k. Herta goes. And now we can Herta ult. Oh, you're all weak to fire. I should have Herta ulted first. That's annoying, but you know, how are we supposed to know? Although on the bright side, we will be able to pull off a follow-up attack here, and we are on 59.3k, 59.6k, 59.7k. And 60k. There we go. We've cleared it with a couple of stages left. Now, like I said, we could have had a much easier first half. We could have got like at least 31k on the first half if we had gone a better run. If I played this slightly better, I probably could have got around... I mean, I don't know how many points we've got, but I feel like this could easily be a 65 to 70k run if you use these teams. So, yeah, like I said, clearly, you don't need to pull on... either ARGENTI or JADE for meta reasons unless you want to. Pure Fiction actually isn't that difficult of a game mode. I would say it's probably the easiest out of Apocalyptic Shadow and Memory of Chaos, since it's probably the lowest DPS check, and there's just various teams you can try. I mean, like I said, break teams are pretty good in all this, but yeah, that's it for my thoughts, and with that being said, let's just get right into the character builds. Well, as you can see, you very much do not need to pull for either ARGENTI or JADE. Now, with that being said, I'll just quickly go through our character builds. This is how our Acheron is looking. Obviously, this crit rate will go up to about 80% after buffs, and then this will be like near 200% or something once you just include the artifact set and everything. S1 good, nice, sleep well. Unfortunately, no signature Lycon. You know, just the sort of artifact set you would expect. Pieces aren't anything insane. Kafka and Black Swan, we just have our Black Swan slightly faster so she can go before Kafka for the defense thread, and some more dots that Kafka can trigger. You know, obviously both on the dot set and traces are pretty maxed out. You know, the Black Swan a little bit more than Kafka, although I will be remedying that soon. Now, we do also have an effect hit rate build on our aventurine so that we can get as many stacks as possible, and he is on the trend Lycon. Then once again, Trace is leveled up and on the Night set so we can tank as much damage as possible. And obviously E0. Now when it comes to our other team, our Himeko 129 speed, this will go up to around 140-ish, I believe. And then, you know, this is just how our stats are looking. She does have a 4-star Lycon because I wanted... I originally did have her on her signature Lycon, but I want Herta to be the more tankier of the two. which is why if we find Herta, there we go, she's on the signature icon. Oops, I did not mean to do that. And yeah, you know, honestly, the builds are just kind of what you would expect. They're nothing special. 2-piece ice, 2-piece attack here, so we can get some good substats. Since I don't have that good of a follow-up set farmed otherwise, and then just our Gallagher. He is on his break effect build, but honestly his healing is just fine on the break effect build, so we really don't need to change anything. You know, it would be nice if he could do a bit more damage if we had Harmony MC to trigger super breaks, but honestly it is fine. But yeah, with that being said, that's basically it for the character builds. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and, you know, subscribe to the channel once you're at it, and leave a comment because it helps out the channel a lot. Let me know, how did you find this pure fiction? Do you feel like you need to pull JADE or ARGENTI, and do you like what they're doing with pure fiction? In my personal opinion, you know, it's not too crazy yet because it's not too difficult yet, but every pure fiction does get increasingly difficult, so yeah, we'll see where it goes from here. I feel like for now, we're just about fine. If it stays like this, we should be fine. But yeah, that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.